What's up, y'all? In this video today, this is my son Hank right here. We're just hanging out on a Wednesday morning after I drove our other three kids to school. We are looking at what are the benefits of raising your kids in South Carolina, more specifically Charleston, Somerville area. So a little quick story real quick. My wife and I and our four kids moved down about 2 years ago from Buffalo, New York. I moved down to Somerville, South Carolina, which is just outside of Charleston. And what are the benefits? I'm going to go through the top 5 benefits, in my opinion, of what are the benefits of raising your kids in the Charleston, South Carolina, and surrounding area. So come with me. Let's check them out together. Let's go. What's up, y'all? This is Dave Broom, licensed realtor in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. If this is your first time to my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, exploring, eating, chilling, and definitely playing in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button, like the video, and also hit the bell so that you know when new videos are hitting the channel and you can come check them out. And to be honest with you, my team and I are getting calls, texts, emails, every single day from people who are looking at coming down here. They don't like the state they're living in. They want to explore moving to a state like South Carolina, and more specifically Charleston and the surrounding areas. They shoot me a quick text. We have a quick phone call about their wants, needs, and what they're looking for in moving to Charleston and the surrounding areas, and we get them down here to visit, and most times they pick a spot, they love it, and they end up moving down. So if that's you want more information, you just have questions, you want to know what it was like for me and my family and our 4 kids moving down, shoot me a text right now. I will text you back within an hour usually, and we can get that conversation going, and no pressure conversation. I just like helping people know that you can do it, first of all, and know that there are options and really good houses down here. We're going to go through what the benefits are of raising your kids down here. So come with us in the video. Let's check out the top 5 benefits of raising your kids in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. All right, this is the top 5 benefits of raising your kids in Charleston, raising a family in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. It's in no particular order. This is just 5 things that I thought of when I was thinking about what we love about raising our kids down here. Number 1 is the no-brainer. It's the weather. The weather down here is just amazing. Like right now, it is May. It's mid-May. I just took my kids to school on the golf cart here, and Hank and I are just hanging out by the lakes in here. There's HOA spaces behind. We're up in Cane Bay in Somerville. We're just hanging out near one of the lakes and just doing a video right now. We normally will go to a playground or just hang out. It's probably 70 degrees. We have gotten, sorry for the hand there. We have gotten used to the weather down here. Our blood has thinned a little bit, so 70 degrees. I have a long sleeve shirt on. Hank has a jacket on, so the weather is amazing. Does it get hot in the summer? Yes, it gets hot in the summer. June, July, August can get hot, but you still have times to come outside. If you're not coming outside at noon when the sun is beating down, it's usually nice. You can go outside at night, you can take golf cart rides, you can take walks, you can get outside, and it's not always hot. It gets hot and humid. It can get up into the high 90s sometimes, but another thing I'll talk about later is the activities that you can do outside. But the hidden times that the weather is extremely nice is the spring and fall. The spring starts super early. The fall lasts till mid-November, sometimes with nice weather. Your kids are just always getting outside. So number 1 is definitely the weather. Amazing weather down here. I love it. I like the hot weather. Some people don't like the hot weather as much, but it's not hot for that long. Like I said, June, July, August can get hot. Like that's how it was in Buffalo. June, July, August could get hot and humid, and at times it does get a little hotter down here, a little more humid, but the weather is amazing. All right, the second benefit of raising your kids in South Carolina, specifically Charleston and the surrounding areas, is education options. So whether you send your kids to public school, or you like sending your kids to public school, or whether you like private schools, or you want to look into homeschooling, all 3 options are available in South Carolina. I'm doing a video, hold on. So public school options, they do have something called school choice. I will get into that. I'm going to talk about homeschooling real quick because our kids do go to public school right now, but we're looking into homeschooling next year. and we went to a convention, and just the amount of co-ops available, amount of options if you're looking to homeschool your kids, it's unbelievable. There's co-ops, there is different programs, there is online education a couple days a week, but there is options if you're looking at homeschooling, which we were blown away by. We have homeschooled in the past. We just like having our kids home, and there's so many options if you're looking into homeschooling. All right, back to public schools. The district school choice gives students the opportunity to attend a public school other than their zoned school, but within their school district in accordance with district policy and availability. In most instances, parents assume the responsibility of providing transportation, though. So basically what this is saying is so our kids go to Cane Bay Elementary and Middle School within Berkeley County School. So if we wanted to send them to a different school within Berkeley County and there was available space in that school, we would have the option of doing that. We would just have to provide transportation, which a lot of people down here in the South actually do drive their kids to school. So that is an option for you if you want to send your kids to public school. You don't have to just send them to the public school you're zoned for. You have options. It's not always approved, but there is an option of getting it approved within the school system and within availability within the school. All right, last but not least is the private school options. There are private schools throughout the Charleston area and Somerville area, and there are grants that you can apply for as well that you can help with payment assistance with private schools, because you do have to pay for private schools in most instances. You can get grants, you can get scholarships, so that's something to look into if you want to go the private school route. I know a lot of parents that I know that send their kids to private school and absolutely love it. So there's that option as well, but South Carolina offers education options for sending your kids to, or getting education for your kids. There's public school options, homeschooling options, and private school options, which is great to have options when you're educating your kids, because kids learn differently. I was a 5th grade teacher in Buffalo, New York for 10 years plus, and I know kids learn differently, so having options for your kids to learn is very, very, very important. All right, number 3 is the beaches and the outdoor activities, especially in Charleston, Somerville, and the surrounding areas. We love going to the beach. There is 3 main beaches of Isle of Palms, Folly Beach, and Sullivan's Island Beach. There's also other options of beaches in the area that are a little further out. Edisto is another beach that is a little more private. It's a little further out from Somerville on that, but it's definitely a cool option to go to if you like quiet beaches. There's also places to go to with your kids, like restaurants. Edmonds Oast is like a brewery / restaurant where they have like this open field area. We just went there and took our kids there with our friends, and you can get something to drink, you can get something to eat with your kids, and they can go on the turf area. There's places like that all around. So there's outdoor activities. The Charleston County Park system is extremely nice, and it is just really cool to go to the parks. Wanamaker is one that we go to all the time. They have a splash pad. They have a really cool open area where you can run around with the kids, and they also have cool playground areas. There's also all different county park areas that you can get a pass to and just explore. So the outdoor activities, the beach activities, just the lakes around here are gorgeous. There's lakes everywhere around here that you can hang out at, fish at. The golfing you could take your kids to, and that, and just other outdoor activities you could take them to. It's amazing to get outside with your kids in South Carolina. Hank wants to get out right now. Next up is the amount of house you can afford down here. Hank wanted to get out of the golf cart, so we're walking around now, but I'm gonna continue the video. The amount of house you can afford down here because of the low property taxes. South Carolina has the 5th lowest property tax. It's the 5th lowest property tax state in the country. So it is super low property taxes. So that means you can afford more house. Up in Buffalo, we were living in a 1,200 square foot ranch and paying like $6,000 in taxes a year. Down here, we're living in a almost 3,000 square foot house because we can afford it down here, and because our property taxes on that house are about $2,400 a year, give or take. But super low property taxes down here means you can afford a bigger house, more space for your family, more space for your kids, bigger bedrooms, more loft area, and just a bigger house that you can afford, which adds to your quality of life. You can afford a bigger house. Up in New York, you get a bigger house, it's more taxes. You can get taxes up into $10,000, $12,000, so that's adding $1,000 a month onto your mortgage from the taxes, where down here, $2,400 a month-ish give or take, depending on the county, in that adds about $200 a month on your mortgage, so you can afford a lot more. Lot better lifestyle down here with the amount of house you can afford. All right, and last but not least, I wanted to spin this around and show you what we're doing this morning. This is our golf cart here, driving around to these cool lakes in the morning, hanging out. Wednesdays are days that I spend time with Hank all day. I do get a little bit of work done when he's taking a nap and that, but mostly I'm hanging out with him. But this is the lifestyle that you get down here in South Carolina. The laid back lifestyle, driving golf carts around, hanging out outside all the time. Just a great way to raise your family. Great way to hang out together. We take golf cart rides at night. Hank's just walking around outside. Right now, we do this from March until November. You could do this because the weather's so nice. So just the lifestyle you get down here is extremely, extremely amazing. A lot of family time, a lot of outside time. If you'd like to hear more information about raising a family down in, he's not gonna let me hold him, raising a family down in Charleston, South Carolina and the surrounding areas, feel free to reach out. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Days, nights, weekends. If you want to see what type of house you can afford down here, if you want to just have a simple conversation, what was it like moving, what are the logistics, I can fill you in on all that. You can just ask me as many questions as you want. You can hire me as your realtor. We can go look at houses. You can come down and visit. A lot of options, just like I was saying with options of education, there's options with me. Feel free to reach out. Shoot me a text. I'd love to have a simple conversation. I love helping people find out that they can move down here from different states. You don't like your state, you want to move down here to a different state. What's it like moving down here? Shoot me a text. I'd love to help you out. Shoot me a text, I'll get back to you. We can have a simple conversation. We love raising our kids down here. I could tell you all about that. There's also a Y in this community here. There's Ys everywhere. There's good sports programs down here if that's important to you. Feel free to reach out, shoot me a text. I'd love to get back to you and have that conversation. Keep it real, y'all.